Hi friends, I have another book that I've borrowed from my friend. It's called The Tiny Seed. It's by Carle. We just did another book by him. Tiny means small, so small, tiny. The Tiny Seed. It is autumn. Sometimes we call autumn fall. A strong wind is blowing. It blows flower seeds high in the air and carries them far across the land. One of the seeds is tiny, smaller than any of the others. Will it be able to keep up with the others? And where are they all going? See all the little seeds blowing, blowing, blowing? One of the seeds flies higher than the others. Up, up it goes. It flies too high, and the sun's hot rays burn it up. Whew. But the tiny seed sails on with the others. Can you see that tiny seed? Here are all the other seeds. Another seed lands on a tall and icy mountain. See these mountains? They've got ice and snow on the very top, and there's one of the seeds. The ice never melts there, and the seed cannot grow. The rest of the seeds fly on, but the tiny seed does not go on as fast as the others. Oh, the tiny one. There it is. Now they fly over the, what is this? Ocean. All that water. This one seed falls into the water and drowns. Oh, there he is, right there. Shoop, into the water. The others sail on with the wind, but the tiny seed does not go as high as the others. There's the tiny seed. He's not in the water, but he's not as high as these seeds. And this one might become some really yummy food for a fish. One seed drifts down over the desert. It is hot and dry, and the seed cannot grow. Now the tiny seed is flying very low. Can you see him? But the wind pushes it on with the others. The wind blows everywhere we go. Finally, the wind stops, and the seeds fall gently down on the ground. A bird comes by and eats one seed. Birds love to eat seeds. The tiny seed is not eaten. It is so small that the bird does not see it. Look at, there are seeds all along the grass, and there's our tiny seed sitting on the grass. Now it is winter. After their long trip, the seeds settle down. They look just as if they're going to go to sleep, right into the earth. Snow falls and covers them like a soft white blanket. A hungry mouse that also lives in the ground eats a seed for his lunch. But the tiny seed is very still, and the mouse does not see it. There's the tiny seed. What will happen to the tiny seed? Now it's spring. We did fall and winter, and now it's springtime. After a few months, the snow is melted. It is really spring. Birds fly by. The sun shines. Rain falls. The seeds grow so round and full, and they start to burst open a little. Now, they are not seeds anymore. They are plants. First, they send roots down into the earth. Then, their little stems and leaves begin to grow up toward the sun and air. There is another plant that grows much faster than the new little plants. It is a big fat weed, and it takes all of the sunlight and the rain away from one of the small new plants. And that plant dies. It doesn't get enough because the weed is growing so quickly. Oh, this guy here. He doesn't have enough room. The tiny seed hasn't begun to grow yet. It will be too late. Hurry. But finally, it too starts to grow into a plant. There he is, the littlest one. The warm weather also brings the children out to play. There's a big kid's foot. They too have been waiting for the sun in springtime. One child doesn't see the plants as he runs along and oh, he breaks one. Now it cannot grow anymore. The tiny plant that grew from the tiny seed is growing fast, but its neighbor grows even faster. Before the tiny plant has 3 leaves, the other plant has 7. And look, a bud. And now even a flower. But what is happening? First there are footsteps. And then a shadow looms over them. And then a hand reaches down and breaks off the flower. The flower is so beautiful, someone wants to bring it. Oh, look. A boy has picked a flower to give to a friend. It is summer. We're in summer right now, almost near the end, I hope. Now the tiny plant from the tiny seed is all alone. It grows on and on. It doesn't stop. The sun shines on and the rain waters it. It has many leaves. It grows taller and taller. It is taller than the people. It is taller than the trees. It is taller than the houses. And now a flower grows on it. People come from far and near to look at this flower. It is the tallest flower they have ever seen. It is a giant flower. Look at the people. They're so small compared to the big flower. All summer long, the birds and the bees and the butterflies come visiting. They have never seen such a big and beautiful flower. Look at everybody coming to say hi. Now it is autumn again. We're back into fall. The days grow shorter, the night grows cooler, and the wind carries the yellow and red leaves past the flower. Some petals drop. Here's some petals. These are the petals. Some petals drop from the giant flower and they sail along with the bright leaves over the land and down to the ground. They blow away just like the seed did. The wind blows harder. The flower has lost almost all of its petals. It sways and bends away from the wind, but the wind grows stronger and shakes the flower. Once more, the wind shakes the flower, and this time the flower's seeds pop open. Out come many tiny seeds that quickly sail far away on the wind. Just like last year, this flower was one of these seeds. And now this flower gives so many more to start again. And that's the end. Bye.